Hey everyone, Gardens and Palms here. This is a May 2025 garden tour. Look at my water pond here. Got some purple and white blooming calla lilies. I love the speckled leaves on these things. And I've got an elephant ear down below that. These are all perennials. This canna here is called a Pretoria canna. It's got a stripe to it. I think it may be Bengal tiger as well as another name for it. Three grasses here are pink molly grass. And I've got some ginger lilies there. Here's a small windmill palm. And this little Japanese maple is a seedling I pulled up from somewhere. It's doing pretty good. Pink molly grass will start putting out pink plumes in the late summer to early fall. A more broader expanse of the backyard area. The white gardenia blooming next to the palm tree. And the yellow calla lily. It's got some big sized, I guess they call them spays, however you pronounce that. It's not really a bloom, I guess, but for lack of a better word. This is a dahlia here. Dahlias aren't generally hardy in my area. I'm probably going to dig this one up and store it and see if I can have any luck in planting it next spring. Got a crepe myrtle here. This has got really beautiful dark foliage on it. It's a purple crepe myrtle. I forget the variety. These are vincas that come up. I've had them originally in these raised beds here, you'll see. But I guess the blooms have blown around and spread all over, so I'm going to let them continue to spread and bloom. This one's full of that vinca. Here's my sago palm with a new flush. I think I counted about 30 or 35 new fronds. Pretty good sized sago palm here too. Wax myrtle tree and some pampas grass. Carolina jasmine. Got some hydrangeas over on this side of the bed. These hydrangeas in this particular location have a purplish bloom to them. You see the elephant ear there beside it. I've got some up front that really have a striking pink color to them. They're all the same, these particular ones, hydrangea macrophylla. Got some more vincas here and some weeds. Got a knockout rose here. And a daylily and some woodland phlox with another hydrangea. Pretty blooms on that. Some irises that are finished blooming. Kind of taking the side view of the backyard. Got the wax myrtle tree. As we come around it, I've got a little tropical area here of cannas, elephant ears, and ginger lilies. Most of these are white blooming ginger lilies. A very fragrant plant. Here's a little purple leafed canna. I've got a cool looking elephant ear here. It's got a black stem. Got a handful of different varieties of elephant ears. Pretty cool plants, and they're all hardy. They all come back. Got some perennials in this area here that I've just recently planted. I expanded this bed. There's the Acoma, a white crepe myrtle, Acoma crepe myrtle. Got a little camellia there. This is Delosperma ice plant. It is a succulent. It's got rubbery feeling leaves, but they bloom real nice and full and look really good. This little windmill here is coming along really well. Little windmill palm. It's doing really good. This is one of my newer additions, this elephant ear. I'll have to put the name on the screen, I don't remember, but pretty cool looking. It's got a splotchy leaf. And this one back here is another new one as well. Supposed to be hardy in my area. It's got a black glossy leaf. Another Pretoria canna. Green striped. And weeds. We've had a lot of rain this year, this spring especially, and the weeds have just taken over practically. Got another camellia there, and this here is a variegated clara. One thing I've learned is that your variegated plants, they don't grow as fast as their normal green counterparts, and I guess that makes sense because they don't have as much green on their leaves, so they can't provide photosynthesize and provide food and stuff to make their plants grow faster. So anytime you have a variegated plant, they're generally going to be slower than their counterparts. This is a live oak tree, pretty good size, about 12 feet tall. It's got a couple of sable minors planted underneath it. And those are 3 blueberry bushes. They're putting on quite a bit of fruit. This is Shishigashira Camellia sasanqua. Doing really well. Here's the blueberry bushes. Lots of blueberries on them. And the expanse towards the backyard and the first magnolia here. I believe that might be Edith Bogue. I'm not sure. I'll have to check on that. Pink dogwood here has grown like crazy. It's done really well. It's about 10 feet tall or so. Got a butterfly bush and some irises planted around it. I'm going to go back to this corner bed here. Here's my needle palm, the only one I have surviving left. A few years ago, the main trunk died, but the suckers are doing well. There's a rhododendron right there. And this windmill palm looking kind of rough. Got another camellia that's Greensboro red. Underneath it is a sable minor. Back here I've got a couple more camellias and a little bit larger sable minor. And there's one of my Bracken's Brown Beauty magnolias. Here's my Fatsia japonica. About as good as it's ever looked in the whole time I've had it here planted. Next to it's a little camellia as well, an unknown variety. Here's a magnolia bloom. If you've never smelled one of these, they have almost a lemonade type smell. Really fragrant, and you can smell it out in the yard. It's very, to me, it's a pleasant smell. Here's my other Bracken's Brown Beauty magnolia. Got 2 of them back there. They're more narrow upright, not as tall as your standard larger southern magnolia. Here's my perennial lantana coming along pretty good, starting to put some blooms on. And a butterfly bush. It's starting to show a little bit of color. And a look at the other side of the backyard here. Got a columbine there on the left. I believe that's, oh, I'll have to put the name in, I can't remember. Got some woodland phlox, some coreopsis, and I believe this is a salvia here in the middle with another planting of coreopsis on the side of that and some more woodland phlox. Little red Japanese maple there. I pulled that up as a seedling too. It's doing pretty good. Of course it's small, but it'll take some time. Got a Shasta daisy here. I think this one's called Crazy Daisy, Shasta daisy. It's just now beginning to bloom. And next to it is a Calicarpa, or American Beauty. This thing will have light purple berries all over it in the fall. Got some daylilies here. Ginger lily to the right of this bird bath. A sable minor there and some purple hearts. I've got some banana trees here, the musabaju. I also have some purple hearts planted on the other side of the bananas. A little miniature rose there. It's got a bud or so on it. And here's my loquat tree. Looking pretty good. It's about 7 feet tall or so. Here's my Annabelle hydrangea. Just beginning to show some color. And then right behind them will be the limelight hydrangeas here in probably a few weeks to maybe a month, where they'll be blooming pretty good. Over here is a daylily. Got a regular lily here blooming. Pretty color, doing pretty well. Next to this is another daylily with a ton of blooms on it. Some irises there, and here's my autumn moon camellia sasanqua next to my cherry laurel tree. Down below it I've got some elephant ears and some ginger lilies. Here's the silver saw palmetto. And I've got this agapanthus I planted last year. It's been on my wish list for a while. I've been wanting some agapanthus. It's supposed to be a hardy variety down to like zone 6B or 7, I guess. Coming across the other side here is my medium-sized windmill palm of the smaller ones. More purple hearts here. And more of the striped leaf canna. I got some Mexican petunias back there. Got a Gardenia radicans. That's a creeping variety. Has small blooms. This is Stuttgart canna. Down below it is liriope. Variegated liriope. This is a camellia here, reticulata hybrid. And another elephant ear here. Down below it, the striped plant is an alpinia. I'll get the full name on that and put it in the video. This is turning out to be my mystery sable. I don't know if it's a Sable Louisiana or Sable Brazoria. Here's my Sable palmetto here, just a regular palmetto. Below it is a clematis and a hosta. The clematis about done blooming. Doesn't get a lot of sun there, so probably explains why I don't have that many blooms on the clematis. The palmetto's starting to form a little bit of a trunk. Got some coreopsis underneath that and some hosta there on the back of the windmill palm trunk. Got a regular Shasta daisy. And then to the left of all that is the limelight hydrangea. There's the Shasta daisy. There's a look at the Cleopatra canna. One of my newest cannas. It's got that dark striped leaf in it. It's rated for zone 8. So I'm hoping I've got it in a pretty mild spot that it'll survive back there. Really cool looking canna leaf. Over here we got Bigfoot Clara japonica. This is an evergreen This one will actually become a tree, a smaller tree. And over here is Osmanthus fragrans. I think tea olive is another name. It's got a very fragrant, minuscule flower. And we look back towards the pond again, and my largest windmill palm there. Beautiful yellow calla lilies. Below it is another lily, and my sago palm about to flush out. Some purple hearts here, and actually a stray bloom on the purple heart. These plants are easy to root. You can actually break off a stem and stick it in dirt, keep it moist, and it'll create a new plant. Here's the August Beauty Gardenia. This thing is blooming really well for me this year. Very fragrant as well. You can smell it all over the deck area there where this is planted and underneath the deck. Alright guys, that's all for now. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.